Okay, today is a cooler downstairs. There's the old compressor to it. I got the top off of it. And this is one of the first warm days we've had today, this year. Both of the fan motors on this were bound up. This one just went bad, the other one was bound up solid. And so what I did is I got two more fan motors, and what I have to do is put this plug, splice it onto the wire here, and then install these. And hopefully everything, the nuts are the right size. Okay, what's important on these motors is that you get the rotation correct and the horsepower. This is 1/15 horsepower. 1400 to 1550 RPMs. It's 4 amps, 4 to 5 amps, 208, 230 volts. And you gotta get the rotation correct. This is clockwise lead end. This is the lead over here. But we're in the hood today, so let's these holes almost line up. There we go. No persuasion. They've pretty much standardized these motors over the years. There was a time when you couldn't get the exact motor and you had to drill holes and use it was a pain. But now it's pretty standard. Now that's a sign that the battery's low. Grab another battery. Much more better. And I want to tighten these, make sure these are good and tight. Don't want to snap them, but I don't want them to fall off in a month. And that's not too bad. Catch a screw in there. Okay, this is kind of important. These blades Some manufacturers manufacture them so they throw the air back here nicely. It'll catch the air and throw it back. Some of the blades throw the air up and not back. And if this edge of the blade is inside the cowling here, it's just taking the air from inside here and throwing it back into here. It's not moving the air through the condenser and out. So what I always like to do is bring the blade back as far as I can so that it grabs the air over here and throws it out as much as possible this way. So it's important. These fan motors, one over here was bound up and this one just wasn't working, but this one probably bound up back in December, and it ran all winter on one motor, which it's okay, it'll work, keep it cool enough. This has a head pressure fan control on it. It's the old head pressure fan control. It's seen better days, huh? But it regulates one motor, and this one finally went, so it became obvious that it wasn't working, so they had to get it fixed. What I've got is, this is the plug for it, and I've got to fix these wires so that I've saved the old plug here. I should have two of them here. So what I'll do is I'll strip this. Unfortunately, sometimes you can get these motors with the plugs on them, sometimes you can't. So I'll just use the old plug's in good shape. It's not corroded or burnt or anything. It's in pretty good looking shape. And you put these little straight connectors on it. I made it with aluminum wires. They're using a lot of aluminum wires lately. I don't particularly like that. See, nice pretty shiny aluminum. Whenever you do a crimp, you give it a good pull. Make sure it's nice and tight, and that's good. And if it comes out, you just take it apart and do it again. Not very hard. And this has a ground wire on it, so I gotta drilled. It's a nice, this is a good drill. It's good for taking everything apart and drilling. I'm pretty happy with this. I use it a lot. That'll reach, and then when I put the other motor in here, that'll reach there. So let's work on this guy now. It's all good in the hood. Shouldn't say that too loud, should I? This particular store, it's a convenience store. Oh man, it must have been around 1990, I think it was, 91. I was working on the dairy case here, and they had a problem with the fluorescent lights. So I didn't know any better, and I tested the fluorescent light with my pocket tester. It was a screwdriver tester. And it was whatever the cycles is on the ballast was high output ballast. It came through the little pocket screwdriver, and I got a good jolt from it. But I was standing in front of the dairy case, and I was testing it, and when I got the jolt, I jumped and my arm went flying, and I hit this old guy. I punched him really hard, and the poor old guy, I felt bad about it, but he was totally confused by what happened, and he ran away. I saw him out the window running down the street. Let's see if we can get this out. Came up here working one time. There's a whole bunch of metal stuff like tire irons and on the roof. So I mentioned to the guy, he says, you got all these metal things, these tire irons and stuff like that up here. And he said, yeah, it's a bad neighborhood. They hold up people. They use those for weapons. When the cops come, they throw them up on the roof. But let's see, let's get this in. Let's put this in place now. Let's see what we're doing. Screw in. Okay, everything's tight. I gotta let's put the fan blade on. Let's see if we can get that. Spin it around. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see the motor has a nice flat surface on it, and you want to get the Allen onto that flat surface. You want to make sure you catch that. That helps it lock down. Try to keep it on there. Okay, get this plug on here now. Okay. Okay. Now get the two ground wires. Okay, just to, you can see that the two ground wires now are ground. This is grounded so that I was working on this isn't going to get hurt. And just, I always like to do this just in case moisture gets in this. You never know, driving rain or whatever. You don't need to have this short out again, especially against some copper or something. Put a nice some electrical tape around the waterproof electrical tape. 3M. If you don't know what brand to get, you always, Scotch makes 3M, and that's the best I've found over the years. That's a little extra protection there. And the last thing is put some wire ties on this, make it neat. And all over the place, dangling around. Hey Omar, how we doing?
Good.
You snuck up on me.
Huh?
You snuck up on me. You're supposed to, when you come up on the roof like that, you're supposed to go, "Hey Jim!" Like, oh.
Should call you, huh? Knock at the door.
Huh?
Knock at the door, huh?
Knock on the door. Yeah.
What you bring in? What do you buy?
Well, I got these two motors.
Uh-huh.
I was making YouTube.
What is this? Is like camera like do?
YouTube videos. Yeah.
Oh.
Instruction. There's a lot of young guys that need that want to see something like this. Yeah, this motor was bound up hard, and it's probably like that since, I don't know, December. And this motor here.
What's this here?
This motor here just finally went. It's I don't know what it was this to. It's just.
What's burning? Something smell burn. Yeah.
Well, maybe it's the old motor. Huh?
See, this picture always screams.
That's right. What are you gonna do?
This one's here. You have to.
Yeah, I'll blow it out with the seal too.
Lower up that shit. Like I can't see through this shit.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I came here.
We'll get it. Some CO2 on it.
Did we need Freon, you think?
I haven't gotten that far yet. Got to get the compressor running with the fans on.
Yeah.
And it's a little cool right now, so it's gonna show bubbles in the cycles.
This one's like moving and shit?
It's supposed to. The compressors are on. This compressor's on springs, so it rocks. It's got vibrator eliminators on it to absorb the spring. The other compressors, like that one there, their springs are inside the cam. I just installed one like that the other day, just 2 days ago. Just just put a unit like that on the guy's roof in Columbia Station a couple days ago. It's a nice unit. Okay, let's see what we get.
Turn them on now, okay? I'm going to need them on.
This control is going to keep that fan off until the head pressure gets high enough. It may not get high enough. Screwdriver in this, and I clipped it on. They're both working. Let's see if it's working. This may not be working either. Well, here's our sight glass, and it looks cool. The system, I don't remember putting gas in this. It's been quite a while. It's probably got 22 in it.
My ass. This is what you need to do.
Making fun of me now.
No, you didn't have to do this at the beginning. What? I don't like this. Last year I almost killed one of this son of a bitch acting like it was. All these here was cups and drink and all this shit.
This controller is kind of having fun. Let's see. It's on now? Okay. Okay, it's still good. I checked this one. Gotta put this on. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, look at it. Right here, look. Oh, it's sight glass. Good.
That's what I say.
Compressor's in 1983. You got your money's worth out of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow the condenser out with the CO2 bottle. It's not that dirty, but it's just dust will come out of it. That's good. It wasn't that dirty. This early summer, like June, you want me up here and want me to wash all these out with soap, okay? Just remember to call me, because I won't remember. Okay, that was it. That was an easy one. Yeah, that's where we work today. It's called Hometown Market. It should be called a Homie Town Market. But he's a good guy. I've been doing his work for a long time, and he pays good, and he's a pretty friendly fella. Well, that was Omar. It's been doing his work for a long time. He's a small customer. Now, when I was younger, I would have stayed away from a customer like this, and I would have went after, you know, McDonald's or Burger King or some fancy big name store. But what I found over the years is the McDonald's and the Burger King, because they're big name stores, they aren't loyal. They'll use everybody in the phone book, and what they'll do is in the summertime they'll tie you up. They'll give you 6 stores to take care of, get you so busy doing that, and then come wintertime they'll drop you and they'll use somebody else. So instead of building up you know, customer base in the summertime, you're doing all their work for them. But I would take 10 little stores like that over 10 Burger Kings or McDonald's, over 20 Burger Kings or McDonald's. You make more money on it, and the guy's loyal as heck, you know, and he's been a good customer for a long time. But well, that's it. Okay guys, later.